Test, 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 test. Is this working? Test, test. Hello. Test, test. I'm using the Yeti mic that gave us problems a couple live streams ago. So just let me know if it sounds okay. Hopefully there's no weird robot noises going on. I am drinking Miller Lite. I'm drinking Miller Lite that was left by the prior owners. The prior owners, they used to have they had a fridge. Well, when I moved in, they had a fridge that was in the garage. And in that fridge, there was some alcoholic beverages left. So I'm going to drink those tonight. Might as well, get rid of those. Mike sounds good. Hey, what's up? Looks different, right? I'm in the new house. If I had a sound effect to play right now, I would, but I don't. I'm in the new house. Tomorrow will mark 1 week. I had the movers move my furniture last Saturday. And I have been busting ass ever since trying to get the new house in order, and it's in order. What you see here now is my combination office / hobby room / 3D printers. You can kind of see one of the 3D printers in the corner there. So I have 2 6-foot benches in here. I have my desk in the corner. I have my temporary table there with the EX30 sitting on it. I actually had the EX30 dropped off at my old house the Friday before I moved, and I have not had a chance to open it until this evening. I've been busy. Also, I want to take a second to give a shout out to Sean in New York City. When I opened up the box for the EX30, he included this shirt. I guess he's selling merch. I didn't know Sean was selling merch, but this is one of Sean's shirts that he sells, and he generously gave me one. So I'm representing for Sean. This wheel came straight from New York City. Straight from New York City. Spartacus can see my wheels. Yeah, I have 3 wheels in here. I have the T4, the S22, and the Sherman S is in here. Out in the garage, I have my V10F and my M10 III, and I also have my one wheel out there. My GT is out there right now, which I can actually keep that in here as well, but right now it's in the garage. I actually took that out for a ride last night. Yeah. Mike says my furniture in the living room should be a bunch of EUCs with seats. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I mean, this is the only room that is very, very busy. The rest of the house, I've been trying to keep it simple. There's not lots of tchotchkes sitting everywhere. It's just the basics. It's the furniture. It's the tables. It's the basics, and it's kind of what I've been trying to do. Even with as much as I have in here, there's as much in here as what I've actually gotten rid of. I've probably got, actually, there's more that I've gotten rid of than what is actually in this room. I've done an incredible amount of reducing of my stuff. And I went into it thinking that it would be really problematic and stressful and difficult. It really turned out to not be that way. Once my mindset changed, this is what I wanted. I wanted something simpler, easier, more convenient, and it made generating stuff a lot easier. So that's good. So let's see, who do we got here? We have Spartacus, of course. Mike in Tampa, yes. Simon from Australia. What's up, Simon? I got a message from Dale a little while ago, so I don't know if he's going to be popping in. And of course, Leo. Leo continuing his streak of always showing up in every live stream I've ever done, as far as I can remember. Except those members-only live streams. I have had some member-only live streams. 2 so far. And it's something I'm going to be doing more because I think it's important that I try to add some sort of uniqueness to being a member. I mean, of course, they get recognition in a lot of videos and stuff, but I have a couple videos that are not public that have only been released to members, and now a couple live streams. And I'll be doing more of that in the future. So yeah, should do something for my members. So Leo says, how's the new life? Commute to work, ride to DD? I made one video since I moved. I took the Sherman S out onto a 3-mile bike/pedestrian trail that's very close to this house, and I talked a lot about the process, and it was very, very laborsome. Like right now, my back is killing me. Combination of playing, I played pickleball 3 times this week. I played volleyball and all the stuff associated with moving. So my back is really, really tweaked right now. But it's sciatica. It's stuff that's been bothering me forever. But like usually the way it's been going is it's terrible like the first 15, 30 minutes in the morning. And then it loosens up. Today, it was kind of bothering me all day long, which is a little bit troublesome. I think part of that was I haven't been going to the gym regularly because I was off doing this crap. So usually when I go to the gym, part of my routine is stretching. That helps with this kind of stuff. And I hadn't been doing that regularly. So I'm hoping starting next week, I'll be back in my regular routine and I'll start to feel better. If not, I'm going to go back to the chiropractor. But this week I was off Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and was at work yesterday. And today I've been able to sleep an hour longer almost. My commute to work takes about 10 minutes, and I'm home by 5 after 5. So I'm finding myself, I get to sleep more. I have a super short commute, and then at night I actually have more time. I'm getting more stuff done at night because I have all this time that used to be consumed by commuting. The house itself has been great. I really like the way it feels. I like the way that I have my stuff in here. I'm really proud of the way that I got this hobby room set up because I think I put this in the blog. I don't know that I said this in the video, but basically at the old house, I had an office and I had the hobby room / 3D printing room, and both of those rooms on their own was bigger physically than this space here in this room. They were bigger rooms, and I had 2 of them. And so I've taken the core things from those rooms and I've condensed it into one smaller room. But it all fits. I have 3 3D printers set up now. I can start making some stands again. It's not. I mean, there's a lot in here, but it looks organized. It looks clean. It doesn't give me the shakes, because I don't like when things look chaotic. So I'm really happy. Leo asked if I've ridden to DD. No, I have not ridden to DD yet. Maybe this weekend as part of me riding the EX30. But the DD is right by my office, so the DD is like 2 miles away. It's super close. Super, super close. Simon's going to message Dale. Okay. Leo got the clue. Will work on becoming a member. Well, the one live stream in particular, it was after I was doing, I think it was it might have been the Thursday before I moved. I think I was working all day, and a lot of it was pulling stuff outside from the shed, and I didn't have much stuff left in the house to drink because I had moved a lot of stuff over already to the place here. But I did have Miller Lights in the fridge, so I was hydrating with Miller Lights all afternoon, and then I went right from there to doing a stream for about an hour. I was drunk, and there's lots of swearing. It was pretty silly. I mean, I think Simon might have seen it. Some of the guys that are here have seen it, so they can kind of vouch for it. The name of that live stream was Drunk and Packing. And then the other member live stream was called Milk and Cookies because I ate milk and cookies when I did it. So, yeah, check them out if you want to. Yep, there's Dale. Dale's here. Hey, bud. Larry's here. What's up, my man? Another channel member. How does the new space look, Larry, from that perspective? I think it looks good in camera. I have my little LED lights that are mounted on the bench under the bench that's above the EUCs. I have those turned on for some mood lighting. Have the Duff live stream banner there, which you can't see very well with where it's positioned, but that's okay. Okay, so you know about this. Yes, it is. This is Sean's shirt. The EX30, which you see behind me, it came from New York City. Sean's the one that handles it, and Sean messaged me prior to sending the EX30, asking me what shirt size I was, and asked if I wanted one of his shirts. And I said, sure, send it to me. So this is one of Sean's shirts. I'm representing for New York. It says MOSFET in New York City. So I'll add it. I'll add it to my collection. I like it. It's a nice shirt. Simon can confirm that the members only drunken packing stream was a great stream. Yeah. It was pretty funny. Larry says it looks purpose built. Very nice. Yeah. Now, I'll give you a quick pan around so you can see what we're dealing with here. So there's my printers. There's some of the parts I use for the stand. Here's a bench that has some stuff on it, but that's also a bench where I'm going to be doing things. If I need a space to work, I'll be able to do it there. And then over here behind me, you have my air cleaner. And you actually can't see it because behind this table is my file cabinet where I have my internet router. I have my printer. I only have someone made a comment about my printers before. I only have one printer now, by the way. I got rid of one of those. That was one of the things that I sacrificed during the move. Only one more printer. And specifically because of live streaming, and video editing too for uploads, I wanted to get maximum speed. My old house used to be wired with Cat5 cable. So I built that house and I wired it with Cat5. This house does not have that. So most of your internet connections here are Wi-Fi. But if I want maximum throughput, you got to be hardwired. So I have a long Ethernet cable that is snaked around the room, goes into the closet, just so you can barely see it. If I didn't tell you it was there, you would not see it. Comes out of the closet, then pops up to my Xfinity router. So I am hardwired. So, and I'm getting the new 10G router tomorrow, I believe. So that'll be exciting. Very exciting. Leo, do you still have the fireballs installed? I have one of them. One of them is over there on top of the EUCs. But like at the old place, I used to have them like mounted on the walls and stuff. I'm not going to do that here. So I have one fireball. It's better than none. The EUC hey, all got a big snowstorm again today. Oh, yeah? It was 85 degrees here today. Played pickleball at lunch, sweated my ass off. Yeah, it's basically feels like summer here. Thank you, Larry. It does look nice and decluttered. It really is. I got rid of an incredible amount of things, and I know that you are experiencing that with what you're going through with getting your dad's old place cleared out. So it's a lot of work, but it's work well spent, or it's effort well spent, in my opinion. I think when I was younger, having more stuff meant more to me for whatever reason. But at least for me, as I get older, the less I care about stuff, the more I care about just simplicity, experiences, just enjoying things. It just comes with age. Comes with age. What was I going to say? Today I actually closed on the sale of my old house. So my old house is officially no longer mine. I got a big chunk of money wired into my savings account, which is going to probably just sit there pretty much until I can rework my mortgage. I have to wait 150 days until they call it recasting the mortgage, where I can apply towards principal and then my payment will come down. And I'm also going to be using some money to do some renovations around here as well. I think I mentioned that in the video as well. Nothing crazy, but I want to get some updates to the kitchen, bathroom, stuff like that. But I think I have the core of what I need already in place here, so that's great. Thank you, Larry. Congrats on the closing. Yeah, I was telling one of my employees today that because I told her that I closed my house today, and really, if I would have wrote a script about how I wanted this whole process to go with selling my house and buying a house and me getting what I wanted for my house and then winding up at a place that is much less work, super convenient to everything, and had the timing work out. I closed on the sale of this house like 10 days prior to closing on the sale of my house. So it gave me an extended window to move. I could not have had it go any better. So I feel very fortunate. I definitely feel fortunate. Leo, more money, more wheels. No. Actually, I got rid of a wheel this week. Those of you that have not noticed on my channel chat, or whatever the hell they call it, I don't know what they call it, the members only, or the subscriber area, whatever. I finally sold my EX30S. It was to a guy in Colorado that was going to buy it, and then he had second thoughts, and that was like a month ago. And then he contacted me last week and said, "Hey, do you still have it?" And I said, "Yeah, I have it." Because I wasn't that excited to sell it to him, because I sold it, for $2,100. So I did not sell it for much, but I sold it. So that's one less wheel to store. And I think for now I'm going to be good with the amount of wheels I have. There's a total of 5 wheels I have. And I think that will be the case for a long period of time. I don't need anything else, really. All my needs are covered. Yes, the EX30 is cool. Yes, the Begode A2 is cool. Yes, the Sherman or the Veteran Patton looks cool, which we'll talk about all those wheels. There's been a lot of stuff going on lately. They all look cool, but the reality is I don't need it. I have a. It's interesting though that the Veteran Patton and the T4 were both originally touted as 16-inch suspension EUCs, but when you measure the tire diameter, or at least according to Jack from Electric Dreams, they're actually 18-inch wheels. So it's weird to mess up something like that. And I didn't get out a tape measure myself, but that's what he said. The T4 and the Veteran Patton are both actually 18-inch wheels. Oh, Leo, I didn't even see your comment, and I was talking about it. Yes. Yeah, the Patton, it's crazy the amount of intellectual property theft that appears to be going on between Begode and Leopard Kim. I mean, Veteran announces the Patton, and what was it? The next day, they had the Commander Pro Mini, which it looked like almost an exact knockoff of the Patton. It's crazy what's going on there. Because there must be a spy. There must be a Begode spy. Begode probably pays someone that works for Leopard Kim to just fill them in on what exactly they're doing, because they're just totally knocking off everything that Veteran does. The Commander Pro is a knockoff of the Sherman S, and the Commander Pro, or the Commander Pro Mini, is a knockoff of the Patton. I think it's very interesting that the Patton is a 126 volt wheel. Because I guess Veteran originally had the stance, like they defended using 100 volt in the Sherman S, which is fine for me. I mean, the Sherman S performs 100% fine for me. And they defended sticking with the 100 volt platform, but yet now with the Patton, they've gone to 126 volts. And at least from the video I saw of Jack's video is really the only video I saw regarding the Patton. And he seemed to really, really like the wheel, said it was very powerful. It's interesting. It's interesting the pad system that they have on the front of it, like the toe hold, the adjustable toe hold thing. Because when I first saw it, I saw the frame hanging off the front. I'm like, what the hell is that? I had no idea what it was. And then I watched Jack's video, and I saw it's basically just a little pad that you can undo a wing nut and slide down, something to trap your toe under if you're going to be jumping, doing off road or something like that. So that's kind of an interesting approach to it. But that being said, well, I mean, I shouldn't say that I wouldn't get another wheel. Like if I sold the T4, I would get a Patton. I would do that, but I don't really have to. I don't need to. And I got a lot of other things I can spend money on right now, so I doubt that I will. But it does at least seem like a very, very cool wheel. Leo says the V14 should be a direct competitor to the patent. Well, what do you know about the V14? I don't know anything specific about the V14. It's supposed to be a 16-inch suspension wheel. Is that going to actually be an 18-inch as well? I don't know. Dale says, hopefully I can use this feud to my favor and get Leopard Kim to send me a free patent. Hey, why not? Why not? Yeah. Say, Begode sent you a T4, so, if you want to stay in the game, you got to send me a patent. Yeah, Dale, that's a good idea. Leo, think about content for the channel. Well, that's true, Leo. But when I'm thinking realistically about content for the channel and the money that having a YouTube channel with 13,000 subscribers and change generates, it doesn't make dollars and cents to be buying $3,000 wheels. Just take my word for it. And I think I saw a projected price on the patent of $3,100, right? It's a lot of money, considering you can get a V12, or you could. I don't know what they are nowadays, but you could get a V12 for like $2,100 or $2,200. And the patent, the patent is supposed to have a 2,200 watt-hour battery, right? The Commander Pro Mini is supposed to have a 2,400 watt-hour battery, but that's going to be a 134 volt platform, just like the other Begode wheels. Leo, that's what I just said. Leo, sell one by nose. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. I don't know. I have a lot of figuring out to do as far as like where the best places are to ride around here. Like with the EX30, I still might actually drive out to my old house and do the route that I'm accustomed to Ave Maria, just to be consistent as far as range goes. Of course, I won't start from the house. I don't think the new owners would like that, but I could start at the park that's right by the house, which will end up being very similar mileage anyways. So, yeah, I don't know. I'll figure it out. I will figure out what I'm going to do. Growing old and having fun. You don't need to buy new wheels. E-Wheels keep sending you ones to test. Well, true. I mean, I get to experience them. But usually, if I'm going to spend my money, it's on a wheel that I like enough that I want to be able to ride it for a longer period of time than a demo test period. Oh, so I think I mentioned. Did I mention? No, I think this is on the members only live stream. I was talking about how the V13 that I had from E-Wheels, how that was getting sent to Morgan Yarborough, aka Mr. Opsum. The V13 they're riding is the one that I got them, that I sent to them, and I heard her complaining multiple times about the suspension and how it was bottoming out for her, which is weird. Well, I didn't jump that thing like they did or have been doing, but she said like she pumped it to like, was it 250 or 300? I rode that thing at 160 pounds, and it felt great. It felt great for just doing curb drops and road riding. And she weighs a lot less than I do, so to have it pump that high, it's crazy. Yeah, I don't know. I just think her reviews are hilarious. I know Dale really respects her reviews a lot, right, Dale? But I just thought the whole thing was crazy. But yeah, the stuff I've seen from them regarding the V13, they've been kind of negative about it. She doesn't like the suspension. He doesn't like its ability to climb hills slowly. Neither of which are real. I mean, the V13 is not meant to be a jumper. It's not a jumper, and it's not a wheel that you're typically going to be climbing steep inclines slowly either. But those are two things that they've been complaining about. Leo talking about the prices in Brazil. Yeah, you've talked about this several times, Leo. I've said it before. I'll say it again. I'm glad I don't live in Brazil because shit is too expensive there. Larry says, new beginnings are few and far between. Got to cherish them when they happen. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, and I forget what I write about versus what I talk about in videos or on live streams. But when I split with Cindy, I mean, I really at that point, I had strong feelings that I just wanted to get out of the house then and just start over then, and I didn't because I had chickens. I didn't want the chickens to be without a home. But now, being in this situation, having everything be fresh, that this is all my doing, No one else has anything to do with this. This is my doing. It's great. It's great, and I put myself in a position where I have opportunities that I didn't have before, and it's great. It's great. I sleep great at night. Elsa's been getting adjusted. You know, the first night she was nervous, and each subsequent night she's been less and less nervous, and she's more accustomed to things now. So that's good. She has her nice little fenced-in yard in the back. I'm in the process of starting to geek the house out, add some tech. I put a Ring doorbell in. Yesterday after work, I'm going to be putting in some smart switches. I'm going to probably eventually replace the garage door with a new one that I'll just have to hit any key to close. This garage door opener is the same model that I had in my house, actually. You know, my 20-year-old one. So this is quite an old garage door opener. So I'll replace that. I'll replace lights. There's some fixtures and stuff I want to replace. Like Carrie has actually been helping me. Carrie is very stylish, has a good eye for that kind of stuff, and she's been giving me suggestions about some things which I generally like. So it's gonna be nice. So it's nice now. It's gonna be nicer. Let's put it that way. Dale says, referring to Opsum, I can't stand here having an opinion on wheels and sharing it as knowledge. Yeah, I know. Well, I mean, it does. I don't think it bothers me as much as you do. I just think the whole thing is kind of comical that she's turned this into like something where she's getting demo wheels sent to her by eWheels. I just think it's kind of hilarious. But the bottom line is, people have been responding to it. I don't know what she makes on her OnlyFans. Does she still have the OnlyFans, Dale? You know, where she like has sex with the wheels and stuff. Well, not with the wheels, but she's like there's. From what I understand, she puts sex toys on the wheels and then does things to them. No, I'm not kidding. But yeah, that's I don't know. That's a part of our community now. Dale saying you are a 304, not an expert. For those of you that aren't as hip and young and cool as me, a 304 is another way for referring to a woman in a not flattering way. Just flip it around, 304, and you can figure out what that says. Or you can call them a proper garden tool. That's another name for it. Leo says, how's the new tenant? The new tenant in the backyard. What are you talking about? The rabbit? Is that what you're talking about? That's the only tenant that I know of. Mickey's here. Hey, what's up, bud? What female you all mad at? No, I'm not mad at anybody, but no, we were referring to Opsum. Dale is not a fan of Opsum reviews. Larry says Opsum is a jumper and a humper. Well, that's true. Mickey says, "Oh, her. She seems nice." Yeah, she's very nice. Richard, a guy, sex sells. Shock horror. Yeah, I know it is shocking, isn't it? It is shocking. She gets a lot of attention. That's for sure. That is absolutely for sure. But go to Crash Test Dummy. There are plenty of free links to Opsum's content. Simple Google search of Big Booty Bailey VIP. What is that? Her OnlyFans handle? Okay. I don't know. I never found myself interested enough to dig. Mickey says, all the nerds report her content in the groups I'm a mod in, so I just approve all her posts to annoy them. That sounds like a Mickey move. That's funny. They report her. Do they? They actually report her posts? Really? That's interesting. You can just ignore. I mean, if it does bother you, just ignore it. You can literally just ignore her content. You won't see it. Dale says, I'm all for her expressing herself, but when he starts acting like, when she starts acting like an expert and giving her opinion, that's where I draw the line. I hate misinformation. I just thought it was funny. I think I've only seen one. No, there's a couple of videos like this where she's in front of the camera and she's like reading. I don't know if she's reading a screen or what, but I think that's funny. When she's just reading from cue cards. But whatever. Hey, if it's working for I don't care. Whatever. Remember, that's my new attitude, guys. I don't give a shit. Doesn't affect me. The Go Crash Test Dummy. Everyone loves to act offended nowadays. Well, that is true. Everyone is pissed off about something, it seems, right? Well, I don't think you're able to share links in chat, Dale, on a live stream. So, I mean, I don't think it affects me. But yeah, who knows? I don't know what YouTube will do to you, Dale. Maybe someone will report you for posting the link. It's possible. Mickey says there's no misinformation about how well her suspension works. Yeah, it's true. Flip's here. What's up, buddy? Flip, not working tonight. Nice. Flip is my role model on how to be a single man. I aspire to be Flip one day. Still working on it. It's a work in progress. Believe me, it is a work in progress. Oh wow, I'm okay. One beer gone. So I didn't prepare a cooler, so I'll be back because I need to make some progress on this old alcohol. Hold on. Fridge isn't far away. And Friday nights are typically pizza night in my household. But I splurged and I went and like I usually just heat up a pizza. Fancy, right? But I splurged and went to a place. I picked up pizza that I ordered. 0.7 miles away. That's the new trend in my life. Everything is close and convenient. And again, I said this in my last video, like there's a hardware store that's a mile away. That's great. There's a grocery store that's a mile away. That's great. Tons of restaurants. Everything is here. The pickleball court's a mile away. It really is good. All right. Everyone sees Flip. VR, man. I have my Quest 2 sitting right here. That's one of the things that I have set up here in the room. I have not been in VR in months, and it's awesome. I love it. But I don't know. I just have not found the time to get into VR. And it seems that that's the case for a lot of people because I know Quest 2 numbers have gone way, way down. It seems to be a trend that people get into VR. They think it's cool, but then they don't stick. And that has been my situation as well. But I still think it's cool. I just think my life situation has sort of caused that more, that I haven't had the time to screw around in VR because I've been just trying to sort out other things that are going on. I wonder how old this Miller Lite is. Wow. Tastes a little old. So did any of you guys see the video? There's been a couple of videos that Bago's posted with the A2, a the waterproof wheel, literally waterproof. I saw one video where the guy took an A2 and chucked it in a lake, went in, fished it out, and brought it out, and it was fine. And then today there was a video where there's a bunch of guys that were riding on a beach, I presumably in China, and the guy had the A2. He was riding in the waves. He dumped it in the water a couple times and riding in very wet sand, and the thing survived. I'm very, very curious when someone gets their hands on one of them, what exactly they have done to make the wheel that waterproof. I mean, it's crazy. That being said, if I had an A2, my goal is to not ride in water. So, but it is interesting, and it's a little bigger than an M10-4, a little more. I think it's a 1,000-watt motor. I think the battery pack's a little bigger as well, so that's kind of an interesting wheel. But I won't be buying one of those either. So Mickey says that VR has an inherent problem, hard to socialize with others. I don't know. I mean, I enjoy the social part of VR, and there are lots of social apps in VR. What is the problem? Like, you think it's too? My thing is, when I was in a lot of the social apps, like, they were overrun with kids, like tiny kids, and that was annoying. You don't be trying to have a conversation with children. But I mean, it's a way for someone that's normally introverted, I guess, to hang with friends. I don't know. Mickey says people like playing a console and free to chat and hang with friends. I don't really play console games either anymore. Flip says you're going to work at 2? Why? You're DJing somewhere at 2 a.m.? Where are you going at 2 a.m., dude? That's crazy. You found an app that you can download every Quest game for free? Really? I've been using it for months and still barely play my Quest 2. So now I know, Flip, like you were really, really, really into VR when you got started, really into it. And I didn't know that you weren't into it now. So like, what would you say is the reason that you got away from it? I'm curious what you think. So Mickey says, if you want to play PlayStation with friends, it's a social event. Everyone can interact versus VR where it's sort of isolationist. Yeah. Well, I mean, in the UI, they do make it easy to establish friends in VR at a top level and not just per game. I don't know. I think they definitely have tried to incorporate that, but for whatever reason, it falls flat. I don't really know why. I don't know that I can verbalize exactly what it is, because I do think it's awesome. It's immersive, but I just don't find myself drawn to play right now. Dale talking about the A2. I'm guessing the rubber seal on the T4 controller cover was useless because the new ones don't have it. Yeah, oh my God, that T4 rubber seal is ridiculous. Because when I did the motor swap, it was such a pain in the ass. But again, I'd love to know with the A2 what they did. Because they got to seal obviously all the electronics by the control board. The motor has to be watertight, all the connections to the lights and stuff. I'm really curious what they've done there. Steve Scott, looks like you can. I didn't cut any padding. The New York City guys did. I have a couple pieces of pad that are in the box still. I just took it out of the box, threw on those 2 pads, and I rode it just around the cul-de-sac here just to make sure it worked. And that was and I put 250 pounds of pressure in the shock, and that's all I had done at this point. But I might take it for Dunkin' Donuts tomorrow. Mickey says, but if you and I played at your house in the same room, it's a different vibe than if we played Xbox. Don't get me wrong. I still love VR, though. Yeah, like I actually had 2 Quest 2s. I had one and Cindy had one. And we actually did what you describe, actually. Like Cindy and I would play certain games where I was in one room and she was in another room. And we would do it that way, which was kind of fun, I guess. But I mean, I enjoyed meeting up with random strangers, too. But I don't know. It just didn't stick. But I always assumed that was more to do with me, because I'm not, I don't know, I don't reach out to try to make a lot of friends on the internet. So I always assumed it was more something with me than with the platform itself. But it seems like it's a pretty common story that people just kind of burn out on VR. Leo says, have you seen the YouTube video of this new battery tech that claims about twice the energy for the same weight, around 500 watts per kilogram? I don't know which tech. I've seen a lot of different battery tech out there. Is that dry cells? What is it? What tech are you talking about? Wilson is here. What's up, buddy? Thank you, Wilson. This is my first live stream from the new house. Yes, it is exciting. Just hold on a second. I want to get the stream up here on YouTube and silence it because I can see stuff in the chat there that I cannot see otherwise. Okay, there we go. Growing old and having fun. The graphene nanotube batteries. I have heard of graphene batteries, but I don't remember the details. Flip says, I think I'm losing my love for gaming. Nothing is really holding my attention. EVX is correct about the isolation of VR compared to Xbox. Yeah, I mean, I was oh my God. When I was younger, I started out being real into video games as a young kid. Back then, when I was a kid, my first console video game was a Mattel Intellivision, if you remember that, if you're old enough to remember that. And I had a ColecoVision. I had a Coleco Atom computer. I had all kinds of gaming consoles. I had the Sega gaming consoles. I had Nintendos. I had all of them. I used to play video games to an unhealthy level. For the last 15 years, it's been much more limited. Because I kind of moved from consoles more to computer games. And in the last 15 years, the main games I've played is World of Warcraft, Hearthstone. And I played some Overwatch and Diablo. But mostly it's Hearthstone or World of Warcraft. And that's it. And there's tons of great games out there, tons. And the consoles are amazing. I just have no desire. So, Flip, I think it just might be something related to age, maybe. I don't know. Or you just have more of a life. I don't know. I like to think I have more of a life, but who knows? Who knows? But I can definitely tell you that I'm much less interested in new games, as awesome as they are, than I used to be. It just doesn't click for me. Volo, nice setup with those wheels behind you. Stay winning, boss. Okay. Hey, welcome to the live stream. I don't think I've ever seen your name before. Yeah, I have my S22, the T4, and the Sherman S. And behind me is the E-Wheels EX30 that I'm going to be demoing to see what I think of it. And based on what I've heard from everyone else that's gotten their hands on one, I'm going to probably think it's pretty nice. Everybody seems to love the EX30. Wilson says, WoW is addicting. They know how to keep you in it. It is. But even WoW, like in the last 6 months, I played very, very, very little. Have not played since I moved, obviously. I don't know. Like I have the new expansion, and I'm working on leveling one character right now. Still not max level. I don't know. I don't have the time. Maybe I will now that I have less commuting time. I don't know. My new normal is still being determined. I don't really know exactly what it is. But WoW is addicting. I used to be addicted to WoW. When I the first 2 to 3 years, and I've talked about this before, the first 2 to 3 years, I used to play it all the time. I mean, I bet I played 40 hours a week at some points. 40 hours of playing a game. It was just I can't even explain it. I was just so hooked, and a bunch of my friends were hooked as well, and we played together. And we were in a guild. Like there was nights where I would be up until 2 or 3 in the morning, and I had to work the next day. It was ridiculous. My wife at the time she just was basically disgusted with me, I think. I can't say I blame her. But yeah, no, I was definitely addicted back then. But no, I'm not addicted now. I still enjoy it though. Demon EUC. I just got my T4 the other day. I like it so far. Yeah, it's a great wheel. So I assume you have a batch 2 one that has like the kickstand on it and the motor that doesn't have the stator problems. I assume that's what you got. Who did you get it from? Mine came from Alien Rides. Did you guys see that Alien Rides opened a location in Las Vegas? So what? Oh, excuse me. So now they have 2 locations. That's, as far as I know, that's the only EUC dealer that has 2 locations. They're in San Francisco, and now they're in Las Vegas. Good for them. Seems like they're really doing a good job. I was skeptical that the EUC market would support another dealer, but they have done a good job. Alien Rides. Wilson says that is good stuff. It's going to be balanced. EUC riding, video making, work, and life. That's what I strive for. That is what I strive for. Balance. Everything in moderation, right? That is your ideal goal. Everything in moderation. You know, you want to be healthy. You want to be social. You want to be productive. You want to be successful. But if you go too hard in any of those areas, other areas of your life will suffer. Mike in Tampa says direct physical competition with Yuko. Yeah, that's true. Yuko did move to Vegas. I haven't heard much about Yuko lately, and they haven't really been posting on YouTube, or because like they used to do videos promoting wheels, like doing unboxings and stuff. I haven't seen them post anything in a while. Is that because I think I'm a subscriber to their channel. I don't remember seeing anything. Let me just take a look, see if Yuko's been doing anything. And they have 8,000 subscribers. Their last video was 3 months ago. So I don't know what's going on with Yuko. Maybe not good things. I'm not quite sure. I haven't seen them on social media either. Demon EUC got yours from Alien Rides with no kickstand and with knobby. Yeah, mine has the knobby tire now. If you go back in my videos, you'll see the whole process of me doing that with the T4, because I had a batch 1 T4 that had the fucked up motor and the road tire. And I debated when I got the upgrade kit from them if I wanted to switch back to the road tire, but I'm glad I kept the knobby. The knobby's nice. It's nice. It feels progressive. It rides nice. And then if I do ever go off-road, I am in a better position to do so. So yeah, I like my T4 a lot. The only thing that annoys me is when I put it back together, the one pedal, those of you that are familiar with this pedal setup, there's a grub screw that's used to apply tension to the pedal, so when you push it up, it stays up. On the one side, for whatever reason, I have it cranked as hard as I can crank it without stripping the thing, and it does not put tension on the pedal rod. I don't know why. So that's really the only annoying thing about my T4 right now. Mike, you sold your Master T4 and M10. You sold all those wheels in 1 week. So did you have any wheels left after doing that? And what are you going to buy? That's the question, Mike. Yeah, Mike rolls through wheels much faster than I do. He has like wheel roulette going on. Mike says Yuko is still around. My friend recently bought a Master from them. Okay, yeah, they're just quiet on social media, which isn't really a good thing for a dealer. Demon at UC. Yeah, I don't think, as far as I know, Dale, I don't think that they swapped out the battery boxes in the T4s to metal, because the battery boxes in the T4 are smaller. On the Master, no, not on the Master. Well, yeah, I think on the Master they went to metal battery boxes, didn't they? The newer Masters. And the Master Pro, they went to metal battery boxes, and I think they used a design similar to what was on my EX30S, where it's kind of like a ribbed metal, which I guess maybe is good for strength, but it's kind of annoying if you want to stick pads on it. Mike says, Alien just told me they sold out of EX30. So is that what you're going to get, Mike, an EX30? Sounds like it would be a solid choice. You can check with Leem. Leem, Marty's buddy Leem, the guy that recently started buying EUCs and selling them at a discounted price out in California. He might be able to hook you up. Demon EUC says, you watch my videos and feel the same way about the knobby tire. I also ride mostly on the road, but it's nice to know that I can when I want to. Yeah, I have no complaints about the knobby tire, and you get that nice little more aggressive sounding road noise from the knobby tire, which I always have been a fan of. So Dale says the newer T4s do have metal boxes. Okay, thank you for that information, Dale. I did not know that. That's good, because I mean the battery boxes on this are a joke. Luckily I don't put mine in a position where I'm going to be causing an impact to the batteries, but the plastic battery boxes, those are ridiculous, really. Okay, so Demon has plastic battery packs on his. So Dale, what are you, a V4 T4? I guess. Dale says the metal boxes are expensive. They are? Okay. Wilson says that Alien Ride's prices are discounted on a lot of wheels. Are they? Let me look. Want to look with me? We can look together. Let's look together because we're friends, right? Oh, it's the spring sale. All right. Here we go. The spring sale. Until April 1st is the spring sale. Okay, so they're still selling the V13 for $4,000. Nice. And they have the Roger Charger, $230. Is that how much it is? Really? Oh, wow. All right. Master Pro. Okay, they have the Master Pros on sale. That wheel's too big. I mean, outside of Marty, I don't know who would want a Master Pro. T4, $2,200. I think that's what I paid for mine. The Master, $2,600. Okay. EX30, $3,800. Is that what it is? Oh boy. V12, $1,800. A high-speed V12. That's kind of a deal. Nice. I mean, I sold mine for $1,600 used. Wow. If the V12 had suspension, oh man, I would love that. I would love that. The V12 high torque is $300 more for some reason. And let's see, M10 for $850. Okay, yes, they do have some good pricing. Well, I don't know. It's relative. It's good compared to what it used to be. And I think EVs is also having a sale as well right now. So You know. Okay, so Dale's T4 is a V4. I wish I had something to go with beer. I think I got rid of most of my food that would go with beer. It got thrown out. Demon got the fairing set from EUC Barbecue to help protect the wheels some more. Yeah, I've seen those. They seem nice. But I don't understand. It's like some people, they get these power pads and fairings and stuff, and like they're all like all kinds of different crazy colors. I think it makes the wheels look a little wonky. You know, you got green and blue, and I personally, I would like to have all the same color if I'm going to do something like that. But I see some really wild color combos. I mean, if it's your wheel, do whatever the hell you want. But I just think it looks kind of wonky when you have every color under the rainbow between your pads and your bumpers and stuff. Dale says his T4 has metal battery boxes, better pedals. Yeah, I mean, yeah, the pedals on my T4 are basically M Super pedals from 5 years ago, which is fine for me. A brighter screen and doesn't have that annoying seal. You mean squeal? Yeah, mine squeals still. Mine definitely still makes that electronic noise. Master for $2,600. Yeah, that's a good price. So Leo says the V12 plus suspension equals V14. So that's what they're going to do. Yeah, if they did that, I would be. I don't know. I might sell my T4 for something like that because I really, really like my V12. I really do. Dale says beers and bongs for the win. All right, I'm gonna go look in my pantry, my current pantry. I'm gonna probably be. That's one of my upgrades. Is I want to build a pantry because right now my pantry is basically the size of a linen closet, so there's not much in it. I actually bought a standalone pantry that I'm going from Amazon that I'm going to put together to get me by instead. Oops, oh, there we go. I have peanuts. Okay. It's going to get me by until. Whoa, shit. Almost dropped the olive oil. It's going to be a stopgap until I actually build a pantry. So. But I do have peanuts. Oh, okay. Oh, wow, they're sealed. I'm not quite sure how I have these, but good for me, right? Fresh peanuts. What do you think, baby? Elsa's sitting here under my desk. Lightly salted. So Demon got his pads. Black and gray, yeah. There you go. Good man. Oh, no seal. Oh, you're talking about the rubber thing. The rubber seal around the control board, yeah. Growing old and having fun. S22 Pro 1402. Where do you see that? Where do you see that? I'm looking at, I'm still on Alien Ride's site. Oh, wow, they still sell the EXN? Alien Rides does? Really? It's surprising. The S22 Pro, let's see what it costs. It's $1,000 pre-order. It's $3,200. So yeah, no, it's not. It is not 1402. Since I put the roller bearings on my S22, it's great. Love riding it. Now I still have the motor that has the stator problem. Mine is fine, but I still have that old motor. but I really like it since I upgraded the suspension. Wilson, order yourself some pizza. I had pizza, dude. I have the leftover pizza in the fridge. I'm good. Salted peanuts, yeah, they are good. It's a good compliment. Growing old and having fun. Bottom of page. Bottom of what page, dude? Yeah, I'm not seeing it. Is that like an original S22? Maybe not the Pro. Let's see. Yeah, I don't see it. You are talking about Alien Rides, right? Wilson, make it so #1. Speaking of that, I've been watching Picard on Paramount Plus. I got through the first season. I'm in season 2 right now. I like it. Good. You know, one thing I have to make sure of, you know, in any future relationships, is that the woman that I'm considering knows about Star Wars, knows what Star Wars is, and knows what Marvel characters are. If they don't know that, I mean, what's the point? Really? Come on. I'm just saying. Dale, Opsum's butt cheeks. Yeah, I saw a video today on Facebook of her jumping the master in her short shorts and bra top and her little helmet with the horns on it. It's interesting. Got a lot of views. But I think they post it like everywhere. It's crazy. It's going to be hard to stop. I thought it was funny that they posted a master video when they have the V13 there. Wilson says season 3 of Picard is good. Okay. Thank you. Don't spoil it. Curtis. Hey, what's up, Curtis? Did she have knee pads? I didn't notice. What do you think she uses those for, Dale? Oh, probably forgot to take them off after work. Yeah, I'm really interested in like what their backstory is, because they're married, right? Morgan and her are married, I think. Is that her job, being a OnlyFans person? And what does he do? I don't know. I would find that interesting. Point 13. What's up, Duff? Been a hot minute. How are you doing? I'm doing good. If you haven't noticed, I'm in a new location. This is one of the spare bedrooms in the new house that I bought that is now in Naples proper. I'm properly in Naples instead of out in the sticks. I have a my lot out in the Golden Gate Estates was 2.73 acres. My lot here is like 0.28 acres. It's like a quarter acre. And I decided to pay a lawn service to mow my grass and weed whack, which is great. $40 a week. You can do that for me. $40 a week. I'm going to have a cleaning service come in once a month to give the house a real thorough cleaning, so I don't have to do as much cleaning. No, I don't know. Am I becoming lazy? I don't think so. It's just a matter of if I can afford to pay for it and I can use my time. Because as you get older, that's your most valuable resource, is your time. right? Your time is your most valuable resource. So if I can spend that time doing things that I would like to be doing, and I can afford to do that, I should do that. And that's what I'm doing. Demon's going to make an only wheels page. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, like Dale has linked me a couple things from Opsum from OnlyFans, and they are I don't know. I don't even know how to describe them. Maybe Dale can. That being said, I don't really need to see any more of them. Curtis just did a week in Bonita. Okay. Back to Toronto. Oh, man. Poor you. Yeah, Bonita's nice. My mom used to live in Bonita. Cameron Massey. Hey, Def. Hope you're doing well. Congratulations on the new house. I'm currently riding my M10-4. Oh, cool. My M10-3 has not been turned on in 6 months, probably. Maybe that'll change now that I have more time. Well, I have a lot to do right now, but I will have more time. And maybe riding the M10-3 more will be part of it. It was cute. When I went out for the ride on the one-wheel GT last night, it was already dark, and there's a family that is down the street, I guess, and it was the mother and the father and two little girls, and they were like riding their scooters around. And when they saw me taking the one-wheel GT out of the community, she says, "Be careful." I thought it was cute. I've met two neighbors or two houses of neighbors around me. Like, I don't know. Like should I be like going door to door and saying, "Hey, I'm Duff. Welcome me to the neighborhood." I haven't done that. If people come to me, I'm friendly, but I don't want to get in their face. So I've met two different sets of neighbors. One interaction was strange. It's an older lady, and like when I told her about the electric unicycles and stuff, she seemed like kind of freaked out and kind of like took off. I don't know. Kind of weird. But yeah, it's fine. From what I understand, there's a lot of retired people in this development, which is great. Less hassle, right? Generally speaking, I'm a good neighbor. I'm not gonna cause trouble. Curtis says, "It's been a while since I've been able to watch one of your live streams." Well, welcome. I'm glad you got to stop in here, Curtis. And thank you. I am liking my new house. So it's working out well for me. And, yeah, Dale, I think it's one that I saw that you sent me, that she was riding a toy on her S22. Yeah. It's creative, right? It's creative at least. Yep. Opsum puts everything on her Reddit for free. Why would she do that? Are you sure someone's not scraping it? Because that seems counterproductive if she did that. Oh, Flip. Flip says, "Yeah, I'm not interested in watching adult videos by a woman with a body shape of a selfie stick." See, Flip, that's why you're my idol. I mean, you know the game. I don't. Well, I know it. I know the game. All right, we're covering up these pretzels, our peanuts. I know the game. but I'm not good at executing it like you are. I'm too nice. Definitely too nice. And it's ironic that you can be too nice when it comes to relationships, but you can. And it can be detrimental, at least to the man. So I'm working on being less nice. It's an odd goal, right? Less attentive, less concerned. It works. It's kind of what you need to do. Dale says it's not about the money, it's the attention. Yeah, well, some women really feed off of male attention. Male, what's the word for it? Not affirmation. What's the word I'm looking for? Validation. Some women really, really hunger for male validation, and she's definitely getting that through what she's doing. Hate Mail's here, another Australian. Hi, Duff. Will you still be doing swamp rides now that you've moved house? Sure. Yeah, it doesn't. I mentioned earlier that I still will probably do my range test on the EX30 out by Ave Maria. I'll probably still drive it out there and do it. I did move with me my old motorcycle ramp to make it easy for me to get a heavy wheel like this is like 100 pounds, 101 pounds, to get a wheel into my truck. But yeah, no, I'll still be going out there. It's about a 35-minute ride from where I'm at. And in some ways, it's, there's generally less traffic there. So it's, in some regards, it's better to do certain kind of rides out there. The Trixie, yeah, we talked about this a little earlier. Did I check the new coming veteran or the coming Extreme Bull? Yes, the veteran Patton and the Extreme Bull Commander Pro Mini. Yes. And I was talking about how hilarious it is that they come out at the same time. It seems like they're like Begode has a spy inside a veteran and is like getting blueprints of exactly what veteran is doing, and they just make their own slightly different version. Simon says, I don't know why she does it on Reddit for free, but good on her. Yeah. So she posts that stuff to Reddit? I thought someone else was like grabbing it and stealing it. Yeah, that seems counterproductive if she's looking to maximize her money. Dale says, Flip and I both DJ for strippers. What? I thought I remembered you mentioning that, Dale. I don't remember Flip mentioning that. What, you've DJ'd at like strip clubs, Flip? Okay. Yeah, like strip club. I don't like strip clubs. I've been in a few, but I don't know. I don't feel comfortable in a strip club. Trixie, but it's really strange. It's an 18-inch wheel, not a 16-inch one. Well, it's the same. I'm not quite sure why both. Well, Veteran did this as well, and like the T4 is advertised as a 16-inch wheel, but it's the same size as the Patton. It's probably the same size as the Commander Pro Mini. It's actually, if you measure the diameter of the tire, it's an 18-inch wheel. So I don't know what the point of that is. Curtis says, "Because spies are everywhere." They definitely have plants inside a Veteran, definitely, or Librachem, definitely. They're paying someone to leak all that information to them. There definitely is no love lost between those two companies. Why am I not surprised by this, Dale? I feel at home in a strip club. I'm sure you do. Yeah, I don't know. I do not. I had one time when I went to Wisconsin with a friend of mine. We went to a strip club, and he wound up like going home with a stripper, and I did not. My job was to come pick him up the next day. I don't know. I just feel kind of gross in a strip club. Okay, this is interesting. So Flip says, I used to be the same as you and got walked all over. Now I say what I feel and do what I want and enjoy my life to the fullest, not going out of my way to make you happy anymore. Exactly, Dale. And that's Dale. Flip, that's exactly true. And that's exactly what I am trying to resolve myself to do. That being said, I have, in my my relationship experience, I have not been good at doing that. I have extended myself repeatedly in situations where it wasn't merited. And then what you wind up doing is you wind up rewarding bad behavior. It sounds weird when you're talking about that in a relationship, but it's almost like you're dealing with a child. You can't reward bad behavior. But I have, just because I'm the kind of person that wants to take care of things, and I don't know, I'm compassionate about stuff, and I feel responsible for stuff. But like you said, it winds up screwing you over. So I'm working hard to try to change that mindset, because it has fucked me. It has, repeatedly. And then the funny thing is, and you see this all the time, you'll see women getting interviewed, and they'll say, do you want a nice guy or a bad boy? And so often they'll say they want a bad boy. They want a guy that kind of treats them like shit. It's weird, right? But it's true. It's true. So yeah, I don't know. What's the point? What's the point of this line of conversation? I don't know. Just to say that I don't know. I'm trying to change. I'm trying to be more like Flip. There you go. That's my goal. What? Flip was a DJ at an all-new strip club in Vegas for 2 years. I didn't know that, dude. That's funny. So, how was that gig? That had to be crazy. I imagine you probably met some women that way, right? Uh-oh. I got messages from Dale. I bet I know what they are too. I bet they're awesome links. All right, hold on. I need to go grab another Miller Lite. Hold on. Oh God, Dale, what did you send me? I'm afraid to check. Oh, okay. Pictures. Is that a stripper, Dale, that you're with? Holding his wheel, holding his 16X, squatting onto your 16. Oh, Dale, what the hell, dude? Okay. All right. So, all right. That's a wig, right, Dale? I assume. It looks like a wig to me. Only EUC. Very nice. Very nice. I can always count on Dale for entertainment. Okay, let me go grab another Miller Lite. Hold on. It doesn't take long. It's right here. Everything's nice and close. Everything's nice and close. Yeah, I'm glad we're talking about the EX30 a lot, right? No, I'll have more to say about it on the videos for sure. For sure. Yeah, Dale, thanks for the pictures, man. That's some quality stuff right there. Flip says we should do a live one day in this subject. I have some stories for days. Yeah, sure. If you want to do a live stream on your channel, I'm happy to join in, Flip. No problem. I'm single, so I get to do what I want to do when I want to do it. Right? That's one of the advantages. Larry says, a lot of women have poor self-esteem, and finding people who treat them poorly validates their self-image. Okay. Maybe that's why. That's an interesting angle. Has its ups and downs. Yeah, I gotcha. Larry says they will prompt that behavior in nice people too, becoming a self-fulfilling prophecy. True. It's true. I've had situations with women where they would say things about themselves, like negative things, and I would tell them that you shouldn't say that kind of stuff because it becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy, just like Larry mentioned there. And lo and behold, it did. It did. You say these negative things about you, and then guess what? You act in that way, or you become that negative thing. So, yeah. Show them. Oh, I don't know. YouTube. Well, yeah, I guess they're not scary or anything. They're not pornographic. All right, we're going to show Dale's friend. It's his friend. It's kind of small, but paying attention to his 16X. Yeah, very nice, Dale. Is she like one of your unvaccinated friends that you hang with? You know what I mean? Dale says that's the strip club I worked in for 9. You worked in one for 9 years, dude. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wow. That's her hair. It's not a wig. Okay. Wow. It's very white. You were married while you were working at the strip club? Okay. That's unique. Oh yeah, we're supposed to be talking about wheels. No, we talk about whatever here. I mean, it's whatever. Can I get in that live feed? Oh God, yeah, I don't. Can you imagine your stories, Dale? Oh my God, it would probably be banned from YouTube. Probably. What's your friend's name, Dale? That top looks very uncomfortable. I mean, it looks like she's getting like really squeezed. It does not look comfortable at all. Dale says, my mates were getting careers and wives, and I was getting lap dances. Okay. Well, different strokes for different folks, Dale. Whatever works for you. Okay, so what should I tell you about the EX30? I mean, the only thing I've noticed so far is it has the better display, and I'm not sure if 250 psi is enough for me. I don't know. I went over a couple bumps and it almost felt like it bottomed it out. So I'm not quite sure. I'm gonna have to do some trial and error. Oh God. Do you know when Dale asked what her real name or her stage name? When I was still in Pennsylvania, still doing computer repair, like I used to do hardware repair on computers and printers. We had a service call where someone asked to come to work on their computer, and it was at their house. They were willing to pay the rate. It's a woman. So I go to the house, knock on the door, and this woman answers the door in a towel, and she looks like a stripper. And it's because she was. She answers the door in her towel, and she says, "Oh, I just was taking a bath." I'm like, "Oh, okay." So I went. I went in and I worked on her computer, and she was talking to me the whole time, and very friendly and flirtatious. And then I get done doing the computer work, and she offered to like make me dinner. And I'm like, okay, okay. Was I married or engaged to my second wife, Allison? Then at that point, um, so she made me dinner and very friendly and stuff. And I'm sure if I was Dale, I would I would have taken advantage of that situation. I didn't. I didn't. But she did. She did give me one of her posters, one of her like 8x10s, a glossy 8x10. She signed it and gave it to me. You know, that she would like hand out at the strip club probably. And of course, I didn't take it home. I when I went back to the office, I just stuck it in a drawer in the office. And I remember when I was ready to move to Florida, I had to, you know, I quit my job there, and my ex-wife was at the office with me, helping me clear out my drawers, and she managed to clean out the drawer that had that 8x10 glossy of the stripper. And yeah, I don't even remember what excuse I gave her. Somehow I brushed it off, but she was not happy with me that I had a picture of a stripper. She was very beautiful. That said, dear Sean, best wishes, blah blah blah. You know, love whatever her name is. So yeah, it was kind of funny. Stan says, is the high-speed oscillation for the EX30 fact or fiction? Well, according to Dawn, when she first got her EX30, it was oscillating at high speeds, and then supposedly a firmware update is supposed to fix it. I think she said it did fix it. I don't plan to be taking the EX30 up to 50 miles an hour, so I'm not really worried about it. I'll check what version of firmware is on here. Although I wonder if the New York City guys might have updated it, because obviously there's a lot of high-speed routers up there. Dale telling stripper stories. One of the strippers I know used to be Miss Nude World. Okay. Morgan Summers. I'm afraid to look that up. All right. Morgan Summers. Miss Morgan Summers. Let's see. Images. She's a brunette. Oh, wait. Or is she a blonde? Oh, okay. No, she's a blonde. Okay. Yeah, good job, Dale. She looks like a stripper. She was on Ricky Lake. Okay, great. Growing old and having fun. I was offered sex a lot of times when I was a service plumber. It's quite common. Really? Really? Yeah, like I said, if I was a different kind of person, I'm pretty sure I could have scored with her. Pretty sure. I remember just being awestruck when I left there. Like, did this really happen? It did. It definitely did. But like I said, strippers are not my thing. Strip clubs are not my thing. It just doesn't. I don't know. I feel dirty. I'm trying to think. The last time I was in a strip club was, oh my god, it might have been Green Bay. I think it was. Yeah, and that was, oh my god, 15 years ago or more. So growing old and having fun. The question is, you were offered sex a lot. Did you ever take them up on the offer? That is the answer, or that is the question that we want to answer for. And I'm opening the peanuts again, because that would be a good story. Okay. What time is it? 9:30. Okay. I can go a little bit up. Also still here. Growing old and having fun. Mother of my kids was a stripper. So no, I didn't. Really? Okay. So what has that been like? Having the mother of your kids being a stripper? Were you married to her? Larry the Pun Master, or just Snake the Drain? Dale says, I'd be like, jackpot. Of course you would. Of course, Dale. Yeah, that's a weird situation. I don't know. I haven't really had like a lot of, have I had any? No, not really. Just like spontaneous interactions with women like that result in things. Hold on a second. Oh, I shouldn't be doing this now. Never mind. Yeah, it's not my thing. I don't know. Okay. So, no. Okay. Not married. Okay. Is she still a stripper? Sounds like a tough life. What? Medium Dog, a channel member, says I met a stripper with a doctor's note saying she couldn't dance. What? Okay. Interesting. Mike Moody. What do you think of the veteran patent? I think the patent looks really cool. You know, it's veteran's first 126 volt wheel. The only video I saw about it was Jack's video, Electric Dreams, and he had primarily all glowing things to say about it. Supposedly has great power. The smaller form factor with a 126 volt motor, lots of torque. It's fast. I can't remember what he said it started to beep at. In the 70s, 70 kilometers an hour, something like that. Has that unique front adjustable toe pad, which is cool. No, it looks nice. I'm curious what kind of range you get out of it. It's a 2200 watt hour battery, so you're not going to get massive range. But supposedly lots of torque, lots of speed. Looks like a great wheel. That being said, I'm curious how the Commander Pro Mini will compare. Growing old and having fun. Don't believe in it. Don't believe in marriage. Yeah, I don't know that I do anymore either. I don't know. Would I get married again? If I'm being honest, I would probably say yes if I found the person that I thought was right, but it would probably wind up being the wrong person anyway, so I probably shouldn't, but I don't know. Glendon Chan, how goes the new house? I talked about this early in the stream, Glendon. House is great. I would say if I was to estimate, I probably have 90% of my stuff unpacked. The garage, nothing's on the floor in the garage. Anything I have left in boxes is on the shelves I have in the garage. I have the Tesla in the garage right now. I'm charging the Tesla via the dryer outlet. You can buy these Y splitter cords where one end goes into the dryer, the other end goes into the charger for the Tesla. So I am charging it via that outlet. I'll probably get a permanent outlet put in at some point. It's not a major priority. The rest of the house I have pretty much set up. All the rooms are set up. The room that you're seeing me in right now is probably my most difficult room to set up because I was basically condensing everything that was in two larger rooms into one smaller room. But I think I've come out with a workable solution. So yeah, it's going great. I'm in a much better location. I'm centrally located. Everything is close to me, where I'm used to everything being 10 to 15 miles away from me. So yeah, everything is good. I'm happy with my decision. And I just sold I closed on my old house today, so that is a done deal. It's funny. I got a couple emails from the buyers of my house with questions about certain things. Which, if I was a prick, I would just say, it's not my problem anymore. But I'm trying to help them with questions that they have, because I'm a helpful person, generally speaking. Stan, do you foresee China embargoes with the current climate? If so, will the EX30 be our last EUC offering? Well, it's hard to say. I mean, if China invades Taiwan, yeah, there's going to be all kinds of shit that hits them. Yeah. So we'll see. But no, if you ask me for my prediction, no, I don't think the EX30 will be our last EUC offering. I do not think that. Dale has to go get beer. Okay. Simon, my wife was doing a nude performance when I met her. I snuck into the backstage and chatted her up while she was still naked. We've been together 25 years now. That's awesome, dude. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I need to go watch some nude performances or something. I don't know. That's an unconventional way to meet your 25-year partner, but that's great. I'm glad for you. Dale met one of his exes at the jelly wrestling. What? I don't know what jelly wrestling is. I don't know what it is. I can imagine though. Simon says it was the perfect love story. She's a effing great Sheila. What's a Sheila? I don't know. So yes, hopefully, the China situation does not get worse. But who knows? Again, it's me. I have my 5 wheels. If we can't get wheels for some reason, I will live. I will definitely live. Simon says a Sheila is a woman in Australian. Really? Okay. Interesting. Growing old and having fun. We can lead Duff to water, but can't make him drink. Well, I mean, it'd be nice if, since I'm so close to the largest pickleball facility in Collier County, that maybe I'll meet. Well, I have noticed there's a lot of attractive women that play pickleball. I don't know their marital status or their relationship status, but there are a lot. So who knows? I can shoot down there any night now at this point if I want to. You can lead me to water, but can't make me drink. Yeah, I know. I'm a little tough with the drinking part. Sheila is a woman in Strahan. When I try to do an Australian accent, it sounds Irish. It's kind of funny. You gotta talk to them. What? You gotta talk to what? Talk to women? I do talk to women, Dale. I talk. I have a woman that I met through volleyball that she gave me her phone number, and I've been talking to her. Hasn't led anywhere productive yet, but I'm talking. Penis, man. They're killing me. Tell them you're looking for a doubles partner. If they're single, they will get the message. Okay. Today, we played at lunch, and we had 3 people. So we picked up a random person as a 4th. And one of the games, It was a woman, and she was 55. I'm 55. A lot of people that are 55, I don't know. I'm not attracted to them. Let's just leave it at that. I'm not attracted to them. So I don't know. What's that say about me? I don't know. I'm just saying. She was a good player, but I was not attracted to her. Growing old and having fun, you gotta grab them. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's one way to do it, I guess. Might get you arrested, but yeah, go full MAGA. Okay. That's not my style. But for I guess it works for some people. I don't know. You know, some women like, you know, aggression. I don't know. Like I said, I'm trying to follow the flip the flip method, the flip mindset, I should say. You know, you kind of you have basically, in a nutshell, it's caring less. You have to care less. You have to care less, and the less you care, sometimes that makes them care more. It's weird, and it's effed up, but it's true. I've seen multiple examples of it. Simon says 55 is too old for me. I'm 54. I mean, there are some examples of 55-year-old women that are very, very attractive, but there's a lot more examples of ones that are not, and men. I mean, it's not just a woman thing. But yeah. I mean, I was not attracted to this woman. She was nice. Flip says he was hit on by a 55-year-old woman. She's sweet and all, but I can't see myself sexing her. Well, it's important to be honest with yourself, Flip. That's good. It's good. Simon says a woman likes to be grabbed by her private parts as an introduction. I think it's called assault. Yeah, definitely could get you in trouble, for sure. What? Dale's last one was 57? Really? How long were you with her, Dale? So I didn't know how old you were, Dale. 40. Okay. So now you're with a 40-year-old. Okay, good. Good for you, Dale. Are you stationary right now, Dale? Or are you still just roaming Australia? Because I know you do that. You kind of move around. So is this a PEV podcast, or is this a relationship advice podcast? I don't know. It kind of floats back and forth. Because God knows I'm not a good person to give relationship advice. That's for sure. Do not do what I do. Doesn't lead anywhere good. Simon says Dale is a toy boy. Oh yeah. I don't know. I guess it sounds like Dale has a lot going on somehow. More than me, that's for sure. Yeah, I haven't had anything going on. God. For most of this year, really. Nothing going on, really. Nope. And it's okay. You know, I have lots of other things to focus on, but yeah, I definitely do not have Dale's level of activity. That's for sure. It's good for you, Dale. Proud of you. Hold on a second. Oh. Okay, Okay, never mind. Never mind. Flip says, you see, guys don't want to hear about this relationship shit. Yeah. Yeah. I wonder how many people that are into EUC's guys are in relationships. Because if you're in a relationship, it's probably hard to justify for a lot of people. You know, hey, honey, I want to spend $4,000 on a toy. That's probably a difficult conversation if you're in a committed relationship. You know, where money doesn't grow on trees. Luckily for me, I never really had that issue, but definitely could be an issue. Growing old and having fun. Life would have been a lot simpler if I was impotent. How many children do you have? I have 0. Against the Grain X. That's a name I don't recognize in the live stream. Welcome. What's up? How would you compare the Sherman S to the EX30? Well, I haven't ridden the EX30 more than a minute, so I need to ride the EX30 over the next week or two. I will be able to answer that question better. I mean, I think even without riding the EX30, it's clear that the build on the Sherman S, I think, is better. And I suspect that the suspension on the Sherman S I'm going to like more than the EX30. But as far as top end power and speed, it's clear that the EX30 is going to do better than the Sherman in that regard. EX30 it's a nice wheel. It's a nice wheel. They made some further improvements to it, where they have the all metal box around the system board, the metal battery boxes, the 4,000 watt C40 motor, 3,600 watt hours of battery. So yeah, I'm interested in seeing how it feels on the road. I will answer that. I already anticipate that even if the EX30 performs great, I still would probably prefer Sherman S for myself. But I will answer that question honestly once I get some more miles on the EX30. Mike Moody, really tempted to pull the trigger on the Sherman S, but want to see how the patent is reviewed first. Well, Mike, I would say that if range is important to you, you're going to want the Sherman S, because the Sherman S has a considerably bigger battery than the patent. So, but if range is not a huge deal to you, then yeah, sure. I mean, the patent should be torquier, probably similar top speed, because it's a 126 volt platform, but it's only 2,200 watt hour battery. So, but the patent looks nice. Larry says, regarding growing old and having fun, wear a tuxedo. If you're going to be impotent, you have to look impotent. Gotcha. Growing old and having fun. It's none of her business what I do with my money. It's none of mine what she does with hers. She came home with a new Jeep last weekend. Oh, really? Oh, wow. She came home with a new Jeep with no discussion with you? Really? That's cool if you have that arrangement. But I know a lot of relationships do not have that arrangement. Money is very typically a sticking point for a lot of people in a relationship. So, but if you guys have it separated like that, that's great. Like with my ex-wife, yeah, we had issues about money. Used to let her do the bills, and then once I discovered some things, I took over doing the bills, and that was a point of contention. With my last long-term relationship, no, money was and was not an issue. We weren't married, so it's not like she had any say over my money. But money did come into the scenario in other ways. Let's put it that way. Yeah, Larry, I know your wife hates EUCs. Yeah, definitely. I get them anyway. Therein likes the tail. Yes. Yes. Well, yeah, like she won't, like if you have a problem, she won't even come pick you up. It's very sweet of her. Growing old and having fun. Her money. I have 2 exes. I was too nice. This one, not so much. Yeah. Okay. Well, I don't know. Maybe that's. I mean, for a lot of people, that comes with age and experience, or getting burned enough times. You become less nice. I don't know. I have this inherent personality trait where I'm a nice guy. I don't know. Fucks me over. Or just haven't found the right woman. I don't know. I don't know. You know, maybe I need to, I need to go 90-day fiance and get like a European woman or Eastern European woman, that likes traditional feminine roles. Dale says, time to upgrade. Yeah, right. Larry says, I think being a nice guy is fine. Just fix your picker. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I don't know, Larry. I don't know at this point. We'll see. I think my next couple weeks are going to be interesting around here. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens around the homestead, the new homestead. Growing old, having fun. Duff will wind up with a European ex-stripper. You think so? I don't know. Well, maybe. I guess. I don't know. It would be interesting. Basically, I'm looking for someone that treats me as well as I treat them. I'm good with that. That's pretty much that would be ideal for me. Larry says nobody knows jack shit about women. Yeah, can be confusing for sure, and unpredictable. So Simon has an arrangement. If he buys a new EUC, you have to buy your wife a new scooter. Wow, yeah, that could get very expensive. Wow. So what kind of scooter does your wife have? So Flip says, to clarify his position, always be a nice person. Just don't go out of your way to make someone happy who wasn't happy before you met them. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I've talked about this before. Like I'm a people pleaser by nature. I'm a fixer by nature. So when I see problems presented to me, my mind immediately works on how to solve this issue, how to fix this problem. And it doesn't do you good to do that. Newsflash. I mean, in some situations, of course, but if you're always fixing for others, they become entitled to that, and they don't appreciate that, and that makes me feel poorly when that happens. Everyone is bowing down to Flip's advice about women. Yeah. I go out of my way. I have historically. Always kind of dangling the carrot, like if this happens, then things will be the way that I want them. Nope. So his wife has a Ninebot Max and Apollo Phantom V2. Okay. Does sound expensive. Yeah, Dale, I was going to ask the same thing. If you sell one, do you sell her scooter as well? Yeah, that's what I would assume. All right, hold on. All right, now I need to run to bathroom, which is really close here, which is really nice. It's a very close bathroom. So what I will do is I will give you non-members a chance to watch some of my drunken packing live stream, just to give you a taste of what you could expect if you're a member and I decide to do a live stream while I'm drunk. Although I am getting a little drunk now. So let me do this, do that. Okay, so how do I make this work? Do this. And all right, hold on. Okay. So I need to mute myself when I'm do this. Oops. All right, I'll unmute myself for a second. Hold on. Stand by. Window. Screen. Share audio. Okay. All right. Here. Share. Okay. I'm going to now mute myself and play the members only live stream briefly. I told Dale that I sent the V13 to the next person tomorrow, or I'm sorry, yesterday. I haven't had that many Miller Lights, but I guess I've had 4 maybe. But I think I'm dehydrated, so it's probably affecting me more. But anyways, I told Dale that the V13 was sent out yesterday to its next destination, and the next destination is Opsum. Well, actually, technically, it's her husband, or I think it's her husband, right? It's going to them next. So Jason has now brought Opsum into the review circuit. Can you believe that? So anyways, yeah. So I just mentioned this to Dale, and Dale is not a fan of Opsum reviews, because like I saw, like I think like I saw her doing a review, and it was obvious she was reading something. I don't know if he had cue cards or what, but I mean, it was really bad. You know, I mean, it's fine. I mean, I'm sure she's making money doing it. Whatever. I don't care. You remember, I don't give a shit about things anymore. But okay, there you go. There was a few minutes of my drunken packing live stream. As you can see, I was still wearing the hat that I was wearing while I was doing work outside. So yeah, that's what happens. That's what happens. Okay. Okay, I'm unmuted, right? Okay, yeah. Simon says that his wife's been through a few scooters. Okay. Mike Moody, have you ever ridden drunk before? I did once, and I don't recommend. Like in that live stream you just saw, at the end of it, I wanted to go get coffee. Like I usually get coffee in the afternoons to help wake me up. And I had a debate at the end of that live stream, like, oh man, I want to go get coffee, but I'm too drunk to drive, probably. And am I too drunk to ride my wheel? And evidently I wasn't, because I took the Sherman S there. I was okay. I wasn't drunk. But I was definitely a little drunk. But no, riding while drunk is not a good idea. Although there's guys that do it all the time, like the LA guys, the night riders. That's kind of their thing. They ride while they're drunk. Not ideal. Okay, so now I've polished off 3 Miller Lights from the ex-owners of the house. They also had a Michelob Ultra in there, so I'm gonna finish that, and then I'm gonna call it a night. So feel free to fire your questions at me, and I'll do my. What was this? A magic trick? The frick! Where'd it go? I just turned off the cap to the Mic Ultra, Where is it? It's not in my shirt. Where is it, baby? Where'd it go? Oh my God! How did it wind up there? Somehow it wound up in the back of my chair. Okay, that was weird. I know that was weird, right? I know. Okay. Oh, life. She won't need you. Wilson says she won't need your Pekka any longer when she finds a John who sells it cheaper. I'm not sure what that's referring to. Murray's here. Hey, Murray from Australia. What's up, buddy? Don't forget to shake it. Okay, no problem. Got it. Wilson says, hey, it's tough interviewing tough. I'm telling you, man, that live stream is pretty funny. You know, like usually when I'm on a live stream, a public live stream, I'll censor myself. I won't say, swear words that much. When it's a member-only live stream, I don't give a F. Simon's been riding drunk all summer. It's a fine art. What? Dale blew a 0.36 blood alcohol level when riding. That's pretty impressive because I think in a lot of states in the United States, like 0.1 is legally drunk, Dale. So nice work there. Dale says, if her scooter breaks and you have to buy her another one, you get a new wheel. You're welcome. Hand sledgehammer. Oh, I got you. Dale says, I did split my head open last year and knocked myself out crashing when highly intoxicated. Okay. I do not endorse Dale's behavior, just for the record. Oh, Jesus. Oh, hey, Babbitt the Wabbit. You know, one of the most favorite handles of my subscribers that I have. I love Babbitt the Wabbit. Hey, Gratz, first live from the new digs just before the bell. Yeah, new digs are good. It's good. This whole situation is good. It's all good for me. I'm very pleased. Things have worked out well. Flip says I've had enough. It's a Mick Ultra. Flip, I'm fine. It's nothing. Oh, Larry says 0.08 is legally drunk in California. Really? So it's even tighter in California. Well, I'm not surprised. California is tight on everything, evidently. Seems that way. Stay here. Okay. Dale says 0.05 in Australia. Larry, I don't think it's 0.8. I think it's 0.08 because I think 0.10 is legally drunk in Florida. I don't think it's 0.8 in California. I mean that'd be crazy. Growing old and having fun. I'm surprised Australia even lets you ride. Well, as far as I know, technically the EUCs are still illegal in Australia, right? You guys just don't give a shit. That's my understanding. Larry says you're going to love your first roll through the holidays at your new place. Yeah, no, I will. And that's I'm going to have to. That's one of the things that I got rid of on the moves. I got rid of both of my trees, my Christmas trees. I still have my boxes of ornaments, so I got rid of almost all of my decorations as part of the move. So I will be getting some new stuff. Yeah, it'd be great. That'd be great to ride around here. That kind of stuff. G Lash, how far away are you from the beach? Let me see. Not that far. So I am, let's see. Let's find me. I'm looking at a Google. Okay, hold on. I guess I should share this, right? Because why not? All right. So I am, let's see, where am I at? Harbor Freight. I am right around here. Yeah, you can see my mouse. I'm right around here. So right there is the inlet. Port Royal is a super expensive area. And then right here is the Gulf of Mexico. Not that far, right? I can get it all on one screen. So I'm not that far away. That being said, during Hurricane Ian, where this area had the worst storm surge ever, this house did not have significant damage from Hurricane Ian. There was no flooding here. So I'm far enough away to avoid significant issues from hurricanes, at least storm surge. Of course, wind can also always be an issue. Yeah, I'm right here. So I would say let's see, is there a couple miles maybe? Yeah, a couple miles. It's not far. Mike Moody confirms at 0.8 alcohol levels, you would be dead. Yeah, it's 0.08, I'm sure. Dale says, they say 0.3 is death or coma, but I debunked that one. Oh, congrats, buddy. Growing old and having fun. It's still illegal here, and when I T-boned a car, I didn't have to pay for damages. You T-boned a car? Where are you at? Yeah, see, I don't know that like their insurance could go after you for something like that because it's not like you have it insured, your EUC. No, it's interesting. Any alligators nearby? Well, let's bring this up again. I think I've heard of alligators being in here in Sugden Regional Park, which is very close to me. The place where I play pickleball is right here, East Naples Community Park. Keeping in mind, I'm right here. I just go, and I'm right here. I got pizza tonight right here at Bruin. How do you say that? Bruina's Pizza and Pasta. That's where I got my pizza tonight. I ordered it and picked it up there. And I have a Harbor Freight Tools very, very close. And you know what I'm going to buy from Harbor Freight? They sell a cheap version of the old Craftsman Workmate, which I've heard multiple people talk about that. It's inexpensive, and it's great for wheels because you can open it up. You can open up the, it's almost like a vise sort of. You can open up to whatever width you need, plop your wheel in there, and it makes it very, very easy to work on. So I'm going to probably get one of those and just keep it in the garage. I might do that this weekend as well. Because I'm single, I can do what I want to do. So anyways, yeah. Oh, and here's that hardware store I was talking about, Sunshine Ace. Great hardware store. It's not big like Home Depot, but the people are actually friendly. They actually have in certain areas they have a better selection than Home Depot in certain things. So yeah, it's great. It's great. Wilson says, I'm sure your first work commute from the new place was a great feeling. Yes, it was 10 minutes. When I lived in my old place, well, when I still had chickens, my alarm was set at 5:30. Yeah, 5:30 in the morning. My alarm was set when the chickens were still alive, because I had to go out and do the chicken chores before work. Once Kathy passed, the last chicken, then that alarm got changed to 5:50 a.m. because I had to basically leave work by 7 a.m. or leave home by 7 a.m. to get to work by 8 a.m. reliably. But now this week on Thursday and Friday, I set my alarm at 6:45 a.m. So I'm getting almost a full hour of extra sleep, leave the house at 7:45, and I'm at work on time. It's kind of nice. Larry says, where's my job in relation to the house? Okay, let's bring the map back up. Let's zoom out a little bit. Not much. Okay, yeah, actually, I don't really need to zoom out. Okay, so again, I am approximately here. My work is here. Yep, right there's the government center. There's a Walmart right there, and right here's the government center. So yeah, it's making a right turn out onto Tamiami Trail. Go a couple miles, and you're right here. And my Dunkin' Donuts is right here, right across the street. The only negative about getting to the Dunkin' Donuts is I need to cross Tamiami Trail to get to it, which is 6 lanes of traffic. So I would need to use like the crosswalk or something to get across there typically. But no, it's good, man. It's close. Growing old and having fun. Oh, so you're in Vancouver. Okay. You probably told me that before, but I forgot. Sorry about that. Oh, man, excuse me. They asked if I had a seat, and I said yes, and that was it. Who asked that? The insurance company? We have new no-fault insurance where no one gets sued or blamed. No more $1 million settlements if you kill someone. Well, a lot of the insurance on here is classified as no fault, but there's still lawyers that still sue people. Interesting. I mean, I can see the advantage of that. I mean, those $1 million settlements is what makes insurance so expensive. So, yeah. That's what annoys me. Like I'm 55 years old, and it used to be, like I remember when I was a kid, like my parents' insurance, my mom's insurance specifically, it was very, very inexpensive, and it would go down every year as she got older because when you're older, typically you're less risk. Down here, my insurance goes up every year. I'm freaking 55, and my insurance is God, between the two cars, it's like $2,500 a year, I think, something like that. It's too much money. It's annoying. I've complained about it. I've shopped it around, but everywhere I go, it's the same deal. So you're kind of screwed. Larry says, wow, so close to work. Sweet. Yes, it is sweet. And I don't remember if I mentioned this before. Like, this house is the first house that I actually toured. Like, I looked at no other houses physically than this house, which gave me which made me feel hesitant at first. Like when I put the offer in, I was a little hesitant. I'm like, oh God, this is the first house I looked at. I don't know, should I be putting an offer in on it? And man, it worked out. I feel lucky because I almost because I offered less than what they were asking, and they took it. And I was well, actually, they countered me, and then I gave them one more counter, and I told my real estate agent, hey, if they don't accept this counter, I'm just going to walk away. And I'm glad they accepted it. And yeah, it's kind of weird the way it all worked out. Growing old and having fun. So Vancouver has a tent city? Really? Okay. It's kind of cold there to have a tent city, isn't it? It's the worst postal code in Canada. You can throw a rock from EVs and hit a tent. Wow. So growing old and having fun. How do you like the EVs, guys? Do you like Bradley and shit? What's the other guy's name? I'm totally blanking on the other guy's name. Lucas. Bradley and Lucas. You like them? I like them. They've done a few things that are a little wonky, but yeah, I still have a overall positive opinion about them. Growing Old and Having Fun says EVs does not accept cash sales. Too dangerous. What? Explain. What? Because there's that high of a probability of them getting robbed? Really? Wow. That's kind of shitty. Murray says they probably watch your videos and realize the risk extreme. Yes. And if my stream deck was working, I would play the extreme sound effect right now, but it's not working right now for some reason. Simon likes the EV guys. Yeah, I like them too. I like them. They hired a videographer. Like their videos, the production value of their videos has gone up significantly. That being said, though, I think their review in the EX30 was, what was it? Was it over 30, like 34 minutes or something? A little long. That's why I like when I do when I demo a wheel, like I like doing a lot of shorter videos that just concentrate on different aspects of the wheels. Some people like that, some people don't. Okay, interesting. Growing Old and Having Fun says, I don't care for them. I'm referring to EVs. They don't accept cash and won't sell me parts. I thought we talked about this at the last live stream. So they won't sell. I thought they did. So they don't sell parts to people that they didn't sell wheels to? It's unfortunate. Dale doesn't like people not accepting cash. So they accept credit cards, not cash. It is kind of weird, right? To not accept legal tender. That is kind of weird, but I guess they can do it. Wait, hold on, I have an idea. I have those once in a while. Okay, we are now in the satellite view, so we can get a better look at things. Wait a second, where did I go? Okay, here we go. Okay, so this is the main road, Tamiami Trail. Rattlesnake Hammock is a pretty major road, which runs out to Collier Boulevard. And then Hawaii Boulevard is where you turn to get to my house. So as you scroll down Hawaii, you are right here. The area that I live in is called Woodstone Estates. And it's literally this little square here. That's it. That is Woodstone Estates. There's not much to it. My house is right here. This is my house, right in the corner. And the great thing is like down here in Florida, like HOA fees are a normal thing, and they can be ridiculous. Like some people spend $6,000-$7,000 a year on HOA fees, on top of their mortgage. In my situation, my HOA fees are $300 a year. That's it. Now, it basically provides you very little. Yeah, it doesn't. It doesn't include your cable. It doesn't include a lot of stuff, but I don't care. I would rather handle that stuff on my own anyways. So yeah, but my HOA fees are only $300 a year. Let's see how close we can get. Okay, I'm getting pretty close. Yeah, here it is. Oak tree in the front, oak tree in the back, oak tree on the side, oak tree over here. Is there one over there? I don't think that one's still here. Actually, now that I think about it, I don't think that's there. The satellite must be a little bit old because I don't believe that oak tree is there anymore. But yeah, that is the house right there. Exciting, right? Okay, hold on. Where am I? I lost my spot. Simon says they probably have limited. This is in regards to EVs. They probably have limited spare parts and need to keep them for customers who bought wheels. Replacement parts can be pretty scarce and hard to get even for distributors. Yes, that is true. Based on my conversations with Jason, it can be ridiculously hard to get parts, especially for newer wheels. Amadel. Hey, Amadel. What's up, buddy? Hello from Europe. Amadel's been here before. It's very late in Europe, Amadel. I hope you're not an insomniac. Electric Unicycle says it's fair, I guess, but I wouldn't hurt them to sell them. It's extra profit. Well, last live stream we talked about this as well, and I think like Alien Rides and E-Wheels will sell parts to anybody. I'm not sure who else will. Simon asks, growing old and having fun, where do you buy your wheels from in Canada if you don't like EVs? Like, what other dealers are there in Canada? I'm not sure. Murray says, regarding EVs, they probably don't want to risk having to carry cash to the bank. Easy to get robbed. That's kind of scary that it's that real of a threat. That taking cash would be that much of a liability. That's kind of scary. Craigslist is cheaper. What, for wheels? Like, what do you do? Who are you buying them from on Craigslist? Just individuals, you mean? Interesting. So you bought a Sherman S off of Craigslist for $600 less than EVs? Really? Okay. Well, that's good, I guess. Sounds good. So go here, left. I'm just checking something. Okay. Dale says that e-riders in Australia will strip parts out of a new wheel for someone that bought a wheel from them. Yeah, well, e-wheels has done that as well. I don't know that that's that uncommon. It's out of necessity because, like with newer wheels, they literally cannot get parts. Like Jason was telling me with the V13, he cannot get stuff for it, which kind of sucks. Peanuts. Growing old and having fun. I think EVs just needs to get bigger. They want to expand. Yeah, I know they do. They open their they don't have a location in the United States. But they're selling to the United States now, right? I think they are. Dale says, regarding buying wheels privately, it's good until there's a warranty issue and you can't get parts. Yeah, that is the downside. Sure. Oh, so you get your parts from Speedy Feet? Yeah. Yeah, Ian will sell parts for sure. Murray says, estate agents won't accept rent in cash in Australia for that reason. What, because of the liability? Because they could get robbed? Really? I didn't know robbery was such a prevalent thing nowadays. It's interesting and sad at the same time. I keep looking at this satellite image here. Check this out. So I'm here. And there's the coast. I assume this is the more shallow area, and then it drops off. I find this interesting for some reason. Oh, yeah, look at that. Wow. Is it strange that I find that interesting? Probably. There's a lot of strange things about me. Oh, so Murray, you ride with Dale? I didn't know that. All you Australia guys ride together? Shit. Hold on. I'm trying to reestablish something here. Where is it? There we go. Okay. Dark Strafe. Have you done any long distance ride, possibly over several days? I know there's an adapter to fit your charger to an electric car charger, so it makes it a lot more realistic. I've seen adapters, to plug to like car, EV car chargers. I've seen that. No, the most I've done on a ride is like 70 miles. That's it. No, I've not done like marathon, multiple day things. So yeah, you could do that, but it's not really my thing. Long distance rides kind of beat me up a little bit. Yeah, if you're willing to go hundreds and hundreds of miles, sure. Going on having fun. Is there a long boardwalk? No, there's no boardwalk here at Naples. There is like I grew up in Pennsylvania, and down at the Jersey Shore, down in Delaware, boardwalks were very common. You know, like we used to go down to the shore for vacation for a week or two, and everything was based on the boardwalk. Here, there is not a boardwalk, no. But I like boardwalks. Wilson, how well is your area during a hurricane? Should be pretty well. It's far enough away that it shouldn't get flooded. My house in particular is pretty sheltered. There's like a big berm in the backyard. Like the backyard kind of goes up. During Hurricane Irma, this house, I guess it lost some shingles. They redid the roof after Hurricane Irma 5 or 6 years ago. But it's pretty good. But that being said, this house does not have impact windows. It was using plywood for storm shutters, which I got rid of. I gave all that plywood away. So I'm going to probably get like storm shutters installed or something. So yeah, that's on my to-do list. So Murray says, thievers just wait until they see the person from the business going to do the banking and hold them up. No cash, no point robbing. Huh. Wow. Yeah, that kind of sucks. Luckily, robbery is not a huge problem here, but I guess it is other places. It's unfortunate. 10:30? Shit, I was on. What? Okay, I thought it was only about 10. Interesting. Yeah, I finished my Mick Ultra, so I'm probably good. Murray's longest ride was 96 kilometers on his Sherman. It's pretty far, but I'm not quite sure what that is in miles. 96 kilometers, 2 miles. It's probably what, 60 miles? Yeah, 59.65 miles. Okay. So my ride was technically longer, Murray. 70 miles. 70. Whoops. So 70 miles is 112 kilometers. It's so funny in Australia how you guys, it's cold in June and July there in Australia. It's so funny. That's your winter. It's very strange. And maybe one day I'll get to Australia. Who knows? Never has been a priority, but who knows? Who knows what I'll do? I don't know. So, okay, guys, it's 10:30. I've been gone for 2.5 hours. It's probably enough for now. I've had 4 beers. Probably enough for now. I think I'm going to probably go take a shower. Take a shower, go to bed. And like I said, I will get some EX30 riding in this weekend. So you'll see at least one video posted this weekend regarding the EX30. And I'm looking forward to testing it out. And a big thanks to eWheels, Jason eWheels, for sending me the wheel for demo. And Sean from New York for sending me the wheel as well as the cool MOSFET t-shirt. I appreciate it. So, okay, guys, I'm going to sign out. And thank you all for stopping in. Members never know when a member-only video or live stream is going to show up. And they are only there. No comment, Dale. Thank you, Larry. Thank you. So anyways, yeah, you never know what members only content's going to post, because I am thinking about that for sure. And I appreciate everyone that stopped in, and I'm looking forward to this new chapter in my life. I think it's only onward and upward from here, and that's it. That's all I got. Till next time, Duffman out. And the broadcast, adios.